right, so I guess now we officially start since we're 18 fucking minutes in.
But now we have an understanding of the rap beef. We heard all the sides.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yep.
We did.
I see you. It's me. 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 It's me, Shelle, bitch.
Hey, Gente! Welcome back to another week of the It's Me, Shelle podcast. And remember, my job is to make your road to Friday a lot easier.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are, mi gente. Feliz Lunes, happy Monday. And for those of you that need some inspiration on this fine Monday, I'm here to give it to you because I heart the shit out of you. So, let me help you forget that it's Monday, just real quick, just for a little bit.
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over. Listen, we had a rough couple of months, but it don't matter. Don't forget who the fuck we are. You understand me? We're the baddest motherfuckers out there. Stop with the fucking whining.
Facts. Stop with the fucking whining. It's Monday, and we here. So right off the back, my beautiful husband, Shaney Wan Kanobe, is joining us this week. Yeah. Hey. Hi, honey bunny. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous today. How are you?
I'm great. I love that you're just showing off that New York Giants cup.
Oh, you see it, right? I got to represent the team all day, every day.
Yes.
Bleed blue till I die.
Against my better judgment, I got him this gift a long time ago, and I myself am sharing in this amazing event.
In my house, we all blue. There's no green in our house.
Okay. So, mi gente, this is not a Subway Chronicle episode, okay? We are about to debate, like back in the day, back in my high school days. And yes, I was on the debate team. I spoke about it before because I was out here trying to make a difference in the world. And all my, I guess, experience has brought me to this moment. I hope you all survived Cinco de Mayo. I'm sure I don't want to hear the statistics or check the stats on how many people have called out today. I don't want to know.
A lot.
Probably.
No drinking and driving, people.
I don't even want to know how many people called out. But you know what I do want to know? What are the excuses people are using to call out on Monday and on a Friday? Because
Mud butt.
Mud butt. Yeah, right. Everybody's using mud butt. Everybody's using
Mud butt. That is the go-to. Mud butt. That's it.
Well, mi gente.
Or COVID.
But you don't even have to take time off for COVID anymore, they say.
You can come to work with COVID?
I don't know. Listen, don't come for us. I have no idea, so I can't even answer that.
It used to be mud butt. Now let me find out it's COVID.
Who are you today?
Hey, boss, I'm sorry I can't come in. I got mud butt. Now it's like, I got COVID. Oh, okay. See you in 4 days. Thank you, boss.
Hey, boss, I just want to tell you I got a little mud butt today.
Got a little mud butt, boss. Got a little mud butt. Pissing out of the ass.
That's crazy. Well, mi gente, I want to know from others, what are your call out excuses for Mondays and Fridays? Because those are the most obvious days to call out. DM me, send me an email. Of course, it's me, Shelle.podcast on Instagram, or email me, itsmi.chelle.podcast at gmail. Let me know, okay? What excuses do you give to call out on a Monday or on a Friday? I want to know. All right, so this week, Shaney and I decided to jump on the bandwagon, and we're going to talk Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. So buckle up, motherfuckers.
Buckle up.
Because we chose sides, and we both dislike not being right. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth. And at the end, I will share what we found common ground in and what we actually just agree on, you know,
Yep.
but, and that's not very debate team of us or of me, but we did find common ground. So I will share that at the end. But before I get started, let's share this.
It's been a long fight, and I just had to have a warrior spirit, and that's all. So I'm just.
Don't start that.
No, I'm good. I'm just regrouping.
You sure?
You got a tissue?
No, no. Why would?
Okay.
Yo, it's good, bro.
Okay.
Tupac was emotional.
Am I saying anything? I'm just saying it's been a tough week.
Just saying, you gotta let that emotion out. We're artists.
We're
We're all artists.
interesting. Did you just included yourself with that? We're artists.
Aren't we? We are all artists in our own art form.
Mi gente, the hottest topic right now is Kendrick and Drake. And they're just going at each other. All right. And this is actually being compared to Jay-Z and Nas.
Really? On that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not, of course, not.
This time.
I mean, not lyric for lyric, but just the beef itself is being compared.
Yeah.
It's just as big as Jay-Z and Nas was.
Yeah, two mega artists of our times. Yeah. Nas was really on the mellow, kind of like vibe about communities. Jay-Z, was Sean Carter. He was a businessman. So really, yeah, it's very similar between the two.
Well, I think you mentioned to me that Nick Cannon was trying to kind of compare himself with this beef too, because what was it? He dropped like four
albums like back to back, or Eminem. But it would need him. I think we did the math on this earlier. And correct me if I'm wrong. If it wanted to be on the level of what Kendrick did, he would need to have dropped approximately, was it 376 albums? 376 songs, I mean, in order just to reach the same level as what Kendrick just did. I mean, give or take by a few hundred, but yeah.
All I have to say to Nick Cannon, my brother, you tried,
but failed.
right? Eminem continues to annihilate him any chance he can get, even
For real.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
I heard he sent gifts to his children.
Who, M?
Yeah, he sent gifts to Nick Cannon's kids every year.
I fucking believe it. I love
From Uncle M.
I love Marshall's pettiness.
You
gotta. I think it's funny. It's like you have to say it with a certain like je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
I love Marshall's pettiness.
I love it. His pettiness rivals that of the king of pettinesses. I know.
Marshall gives you a kind of I love his pettiness. I would send gifts too.
I would too, definitely. Send the whole bouncy castle for the birthday. Hit up Mariah. Hey, what does the kids need?
I'm in heaven. Mariah's really hood.
He probably sends them shirts with his face on it.
He probably sends them birthday cards with $20 bills.
Or a gift certificate to his restaurants.
And in the card it says, I still love your mom.
I still love your mom. Or some disrespectful shit. Your mom vag stinks. Because he's rude at the same time.
I still love your mom.
Your mom gave me herpes.
We're still trying to work this out. I love your mom. So okay, so before we get into it, just know that we kind of chose sides, but because we want to debate about it, we're just like, let's have some fun. But at the end of the day, Shaney and I both know that these people do not pay us and their dissing does not take money out of our pockets. We're still at work.
Word,
Okay.
word.
We're here for the fun of it. It just is what it is. So Shane has decided to explain Drake's views. Get it? You saw what I did there?
I like that. I like that.
That was good. And I have decided that Kendrick is my kind of disrespectful and he is the big stepper. I
The
mean, I
big.
don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it's
Mhm.
cute. I thought it's cute. So honestly, I'll start just because I'm a crazy New Yorker and I just like to say whatever the fuck it is I have to say. And I think that at this point, one of them need to pull up and square up.
I agree. I agree 100%. I think we're at a point now where the rap beef and the lyrical beef is over. Now it's time for the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
think
don't
this
know.
turns into like a celebrity death match.
And I don't know which one of them has to do it. Like, I don't know who's the one that has to, like, get in the car, drive up, or text one of them, or, set up a rendezvous point between the managers and shoot the fair one like back in the day. I don't
I
know who,
agree.
right? I don't know who's the one that has to initiate it, but that's where we are.
And they
It's
dead ass need to go to like some backyard, no rules. We just gonna fight, first blood. We're done. And then next thing you know, come out with a group album with Cole because Cole's left out in the outhouse. So yeah,
I mean, listen, kids are being pulled out of the air like nothing.
they are. They just gonna throw it out there. Who kid is who? Oh my god, this is his kid. Another kid. Crazy.
They're being pulled out of thin air.
Thin
Told you,
air.
thin air.
Thin
Okay?
air.
We got words like tummy tucks, ab sculpting, Ozempic just being thrown around. I don't even know who we're talking about anymore, right?
We got marital abuse in there. We got maybe that kid might not be yours.
Wow.
You
One
know,
one thing I'm gonna say to everyone out there, because I keep hearing this a lot and I just need to clarify, and I don't know if you can back me up on this, babe. Just because a beat is hot don't mean shit. They're going lyric for lyric. This is not a fucking DJ battle. We don't give a fuck. It can be a cipher, it can be a cappella, it could just be underground battle rap with I don't even know, with fucking Powerpuff Girls soundtrack in the back, instrumental. It doesn't matter. This is lyric for lyric, okay? We're not trying to compare DJs. We're not trying to compare who has the better drill beat, who has the better. I don't give a fuck. That's not
I
what I
agree
care.
100%. I don't give a fuck about the producer. I care about the lyrics. I care about what's being said. I care about the jabs. It's just like a boxing match when you really look at it. They're throwing jabs at each other and stuff, lyric for lyric. And you're trying to see which jab, which cross, which counter is there.
Yeah.
So I don't care about the production. I don't care about the damn videos. I care about what is being said and how is the person responding to what is being said. That is a lyrical rap beef at its finest.
Right. I care exactly. I don't care about the video cuz I mean Drake shot what I'm assuming was a week's worth of for a 7 minute for a 7-minute video. I, Drake, I didn't care for it. I just want to hear what you have to say.
You know what though? I'm realizing now rap beef has evolved from our time. Rap beef now involves a whole bunch of other things. It now involves the videos, it involves the social media, it involves all of that. All those are little elements that are being used now for rap beefs. So you got shade being thrown, you got pictures being posted. Before, growing up, when it was just us, you just had lyric for lyric. That's all you had. That's it. Funk Master Flex might be throwing that shit down on the ones and twos. We might get a bootleg outside when you're hearing it or something like that. Now you got a whole bunch of elements of other things to go and show, your audience the actual beef. So I don't take credit for it because there are also things that are said visually. The same thing, Kendrick Lamar is doing the same thing too.
Yeah, yeah. Why? 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 I'm agreeing with you. I'm
We should have
agreeing.
a ticker system. Point one. Shade.
I just said I'm agreeing with you. Well, okay, so fine. For me, right? Clearly, if you haven't noticed already, I'm team Kendrick.
Yes. And I'm
Yeah.
Team Drizzy. OVO.
You are OV-ho.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Damn.
Fuego, hun. Fuego.
We out here being disrespectful today.
Oh, yeah.
Disrespectful. We're rude out here today. All right, so Kendrick took us down memory lane,
Yeah.
and this is why this was a massacre, in my opinion. Okay?
Let me hear it.
Just very quick, very vague, because I'm sure everyone's like so tired. Everyone has watched these videos or heard these songs already, heard each track, they heard each diss. So I'm sure everybody's already very, very aware. So not only did Kendrick remind us why DMX didn't like Drake. Let's start there.
Yes. Oh, wait, are we talking about which song are we talking about first? Are we talking about Euphoria?
Euphoria, yeah. R.I.P. DMX.
RIPX.
Yeah. So, when he says, I hate everything about you, remember DMX
Yes.
went, I think, was it on Hot 97 or 105.1?
I can't remember. It was either or.
Fuck. Okay, mi gente, let me know. Okay, let us know. Comment below, because I really don't remember. But DMX was doing an interview, and he said he hated everything about this dude. He hated his face, his voice, the people he talks about, the way he dresses, what he raps about, his entire being. He hated it. But then this also caused the chain reaction, and where people started pulling up videos, and Barack Obama, shout out Big Dog,
Big Dog Rock.
right? When asked who would win in a battle, Drake or Kendrick, a versus battle, he chose Kendrick.
I mean, he also made some bad and or poor, let me say, political decisions. So we can't really go for the Big Rock. Big up Big Rock though. So Drizzy hit us with some knowledge. Let's not forget. Drizzy has hit us with some knowledge, and let's not forget, it's also a 1v20. You got 20 people attacking this man, and he's making songs about every single body. He's hitting them left and right. He's in a ring with 5 people. That's not fair. It's not fair.
We're gonna get to that. We'll get to that. But I don't think that the former president's decision making for the country has anything to do as to why.
I mean, I'm just saying, some people make bad decisions.
That is fucking far fetched, my friend. But it's okay. In my opinion, I feel like Drake decided to take the childhood idiom, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me seriously. And that's when he was like, wow, maybe I can be a rapper. But that don't apply when you're dealing with Kendrick. This man has a Pulitzer. Okay. It's a literal prize that you win for literature, amongst other things, and also music composition. Aubrey, this is not the ELA award that your mom hung up on the wall with all your other awards and your fucking jockstrap, bitch. I will tell you that right now. That's not what this is. Okay, Papa, this is real. I'm gonna need you to stop doing what you're doing and apologize for wasting this man's talent and time. I do. I do. Kendrick was awarded back in 2016. Kendrick was awarded the key to the city of Compton. This man had the mayor throwing shots at Drake. And this was back at 2016.
I mean, we're not going to talk about Drake influencing Canada. I mean, he put Toronto on the map. Toronto is Toronto today because of Drake. They gave not only Drake the key to the city, I think they gave Drake like the freedom to do whatever he chooses to do in the city. They gave him a plane.
Because it's
Compliment.
because it's Toronto, like, it's Canada. Like, what do you mean? I don't understand. He can't do whatever he wants in the United States.
No, but rap is global, right or wrong. Rap, because of our rappers, like forefathers, they have allowed rap to be a global sensation. So we have an individual from Canada that is destroying and rebuilding the rap game.
Destroying is a very harsh word.
It is. It is.
Destroying is a very
Well, he's
har
destroying everybody in his path.
no, I think that's harsh as well. It's a bit much.
I
Kendrick's
mean,
wo what? Go
no.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Lyric for lyric, we're hearing bombs. We're hearing work being put out. I mean, Kendrick has said some things that, don't get me wrong, fuego, but Drake hasn't even dropped a bomb yet.
Here we go. What? You know what? You know what? Because I don't you know what? Okay. Okay. Because this is what we're doing, right? We're going back and forth. All right. He hasn't dropped. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will say is that Kendrick wrote a song letter to Drake's family. He
Yes.
wrote he wrote a letter to a family that he's never met, apologizing for Drake being part of their family, like he's America's greatest shame.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Like, can I tell you, if I had to relate this culturally to anything, not only does Kendrick talks to his son, right? He mentions an alleged daughter. That is the most Dominican shit I've ever heard. If I had
That's
to
hilarious.
because only Dominicans talk about a whole other family they have in the mountains that nobody knew about.
The Mountain Kids.
That's some fucking craziness. And Drake was like, I'm gonna use rap to vent because I'm tired and I have to stand up for myself. And to that, because I know that's your boy, I say this.
Guys, do not forget to de-stress. Life can get overwhelming sometimes, okay? That's why for your problems, you can move it out, dance it out, or my personal favorite, vent it out. Look, family, work, stress, it all builds up, all right? Let's get our life back in the healthy direction that we need it, and let's vent it up, baby, all right? Does that sound good? Does that sound good?
Tell me. That's some Drake shit. Vent it out.
But he's an artist, Some artists, they create differently. They create differently.
Okay.
That's how Drake gets out his anger and aggression. And yes, he wrote an amazing letter to Drake's child, his father, his mother,
Drake's children.
Drake's children. I mean, Drake did respond to the alleged
Right.
daughter
Mhm.
comment and said, and I paraphrase, I don't quote, if there is a child out there, bring her to me and I will work for you. I will quit rap. And I believe this man because Arbs, Arbs has not told a lie.
No.
He just plays around with the truth.
He teeters on truth.
Teeters on the truth. Arbs.
Stop. So one thing that we usually get into heated discussions on is that my belief is that Drake uses his blackness when it benefits him. And Kendrick went in on that, right? When he dropped Not Like Us, he listed that shit. Like he gave you a whole list, called this man Christopher Columbus colonizer. And if you go back and listen to Family Matters, Drake kind of says some wild shit, you know, right? Like there's a literal line. There's a line that says that Kendrick is rapping like he's trying to free the slaves.
I'm just saying.
There, what the fuck
He
does that
he
mean?
rap
Aubrey
he
Graham.
raps like he's trying to free people that are already free, and then he disappears. Kendrick doesn't give his listeners enough of him in order to be the savior of rap we need. He does not. He
But
goes, gives us a taste, and goes back. He leaves us out in the street like fiends, high and dry, and it's not fair. Drizzy, Arbs knows what he's doing, knows exactly what he is doing.
exactly.
Exactly. And I'm just saying, we're going tick for tat. Nobody's throwing out his relationship issues. K dot.
Well, my question is, didn't Kendrick retire though? Wasn't Kendrick retired before once Mr. Morale came out? Wasn't that his last album?
Then what is he doing in the rap beef? Go
Well,
home and sit back and drink some martinis.
well, first of all, why martinis?
Dirty.
What, that's just a kind of that doesn't answer why martini. That's just a kind of martini. You know what I love about that?
What?
You thought you ate. You
Hey,
said dirty.
dirty.
Wow. Well, I just want to find out, like, what is going through Aubrey Graham's mind when he's writing
Oh, I saw air quotes.
these
What
responses.
are we insinuating Mr. Arbs does not write his own rhymes?
I'm not insinuating that's what's been said. I don't think it's an insinuation at this point.
I mean, my argument with that is maybe in the beginning he had individuals help him. We all have listened to amazing writing raps and beefs that may have been tweaked a little bit by other individuals just so it can stick a little bit more. But Arbs has been in the game for almost 20 years. I think by now he knows what he's doing. In the beginning, maybe he had a little help, but now he's on fire.
Well, you
OVO.
know, OVO. You know, I'm glad that you mentioned he's been in the rap game for 20 years because about 10 years ago, Lil Wayne did a little interview and where he spoke about Drake and he just said he had a discussion with Drake and told him to stay Canadian. He said just cuz I do what I do, just cuz I'm Lil Wayne don't mean you should come to me or come over to my side and try to do what Wayne does. You stay Canadian and I stay Lil Wayne. You stay doing what you do because you're good at it, and I stay doing what I do. So, what do you think about that evolution of what Drake was before to what he is right now? Then,
I think Drake wanted to be immersed in the culture of rap. I think he wanted to understand what rap is from the individuals. Rap started in the street. Rap started from a really low level in time. He wanted to be a part of that. He wanted to understand that. And in order for him to do that, he had to go and do the things he did. It's equivalent to how Tupac did the same thing of wanting to understand gang culture. It's equivalent in both of their ways. They're both thespians, and they have to immerse themselves to be the character that they're trying to portray. So I think Lil Wayne gave him sound advice, but I think he wanted to understand rap from a different perspective, a different level. And that's why I think he hung out with rappers, did the things that he did, because he's trying to understand the lifestyle. He only knows about character understanding from his times in TV. analyzing characters, trying to understand who characters are. So now what he's doing is he has built up that character, Drake, Arbs, and now he is who he is because he learned. So it
Drake
was sound advice, but Wayne, you created a monster.
Drake calls himself Champagne Poppy. I
Champ-
don't think that there's any immersion anywhere. I just I don't know.
But that's the artistry is in it. He took that life and his Canadian and merged it, and we have Arbs today.
He took that life in his Canadian.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh shit! He took that life. He took that life in his Canadian, and he became Aubrey Graham. Wow. So Kanye came out with a little diss track,
This
and
retard.
be nice to him.
He's fucking.
Be nice to him. Listen, I read that they've been having beef for a long time, which I kind of heard
He brought
somewhere.
him on tour. He squashed the beef. He just wants to be relevant. Next.
Okay, well then I heard one of the ghostwriters came out and wrote a diss track.
Oh yeah, because Kendrick went after everyone. He went after Drake, Ghostwriter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me know when to stop. Whatever you want me to stop.
I think
12.
I think you should stop because you're going for this man. So I don't
Oh,
think
I
you
am, but I understand that it takes a team to be built, to build someone up. The president isn't just one, it's many. Drake isn't one, it's many, but they all fall under the Drake umbrella. Drizzy.
damn. Yo. All right, so my favorite kind of petty did not come from who you think it did, aka 50 Cent. Our favorite neighborhood pettier. That's not even a word, but he's so fucking petty. Like you don't need anybody else on the block to be petty because 50 got it.
Has he
50,
been quiet in this situation? I'm
50
sorry, I
gets
haven't been listening to that.
50 gets the award. Can I tell you? I remember seeing. I believe it was. I'm not sure if it was on Facebook or if it was on X, formerly known as Twitter. Where he said something about Drake actually, like positive. He was like, "Oh, Drake hasn't even dropped a bomb yet."
Mm.
So that's what 50 Cent. This was before Meet the Grams came out. So I mean, yeah, let's say before Meet the Grams because everything happens so fast back to back
Yeah, it really
that
did.
that it's kind of hard to keep like when comments came up, was it before or after? You really have to like sit and your due diligence to figure that out. But the ultimate pettiness award goes to
Dun, 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 dun.
fucking Ricky Rose.
Oh yeah. He's in the sidelines just being that petty ass nigga.
Ricky Rose. Oh yeah. That man has been the hype man of hype men for Kendrick.
Word. Heavy, heavy. You know, some people, Jules Santana said that Rose had the better diss track than Kendrick. Just throwing it out there. That was Jules Santana. I mean, he needed to sit his no tooth having ass down, but that's just my opinion.
Oh my gosh. But he has been an excellent hype man for this event. He has been instrumental to the instigation of this beef.
Yep. Yes, he has.
Okay. It's like every time Kendrick drops something, Ross has something to say right after it. He's like commenting. It was kind of like, shout out to Canelo. Shout out Canelo for that win. Yeah. You know what?
Canelo, great fight. Great fight. Great fight.
Shout out Canelo because that fight was amazing. But, it's kind of like uh kind of like Jaime Munguia, right?
Hmm.
That's who
Yeah.
that's who he knocked out. Drake he wasn't ready. He thought he was ready He thought he was a great fighter. He just isn't the most experienced fighter in this situation. And Rick Ross is taking advantage of that. Any little chance he gets because he's always fucking partying and all you see is him with his fucking Bel Air. You see him Bel Air. He keeps playing his Kendrick's like on repeat. Pool parties, this is everywhere. Repeat, white boy. He's This is just what he's doing. So he is instrumental in the instigation of this entire event.
I think Drake shut him already down. He does proms.
And your very Drake behavior today with your one-liners.
He does props. You can rate Rick Ross.
You can, I mean, that's actually pretty funny.
Hi. Ricky Rose Rit line. How can I help you? No, I'm sorry. Drizzy's not available for the Ricky Rose Rit sitter. Well, can I get a discount? Of course. Ricky.
Well, speaking of Drizzy, Metro Boomin dropped a new beat called BBL Drizzy, which he posted on X, again formerly known as Twitter, and he calls out everyone saying that anyone can use the beat to diss Drake, and the best verse gets a free Metro Boomin beat. But can I tell you why this is genius? Because not only is he being attacked or beefing with Kendrick and everybody else, but now you're opening up for the entire world. Like you said, rap is global. You're opening this up for the entire world to take a shot at Drake. Now, I don't know. I think this is like an epic situation. I think that anybody who can rap, anybody who can write, anybody who can rhyme should take a shot because why not? You might go down in fucking history. Like this is crazy. I think like this is super epic, or in my opinion. What do you think?
Metro, go and play your ass some drums, nigga.
The fact that you can say that shit with a straight face.
Metro, go play your ass some drums, nigga. What are you doing? And don't get me wrong. That Metro and Future album was fire. Fuego on every level. Oh my God. Amazing song, great transitions, you know. But Metro, go play your ass some drums, nigga. What are you doing? I bet Metro will hop on a Drake song quick. I bet if Drake called him, he'd be like, I'm just playing Drake. Let's not forget who's the OG in the game.
Right. Well, you know what? I don't know what's crazier. Drew Barrymore calling Kamala Harris mammy, or this
Huh?
fucking right. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with the shit. I can't keep this shit straight. I'm over
Mammy?
I'm overwhelmed by all the buffookery.
That's a lot of buffookery going on. This is a good week.
I'm
It's fucking
overwhelmed.
good week going on.
This is
Fucking
how
crazy.
this is how I feel.
Hey, Jimmy.
Don't talk to me, you slut.
Don't talk to me, you slut. Matter of fact, Aubrey Graham is giving Drew Barrymore wants Kamala Harris. She wants Kamala Harris. We haven't had a good rap beef in a minute, but at this point, I'm gonna need Drake to just sit back and think about his consequences. Think about the consequences of your actions, Mr. Graham. Oh well, no, that's your dad. Sorry. Think about Drake. Just think about what you're doing. I'm gonna need you to apologize for wasting this man's time. I do. But actually, hun, we should have done this in the beginning. What is the order in which all of this beef kind of started? Like, what came first? Like, what is it? What's that saying? Who's on first? I don't know. Who's on second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
even know
saying that
either.
wrong. But do you know the order at all?
Well, I'm gonna actually just start from 2024 because I think there are moments where shots were thrown, and shots have always been thrown between both of them and all albums. In the Big Stepper album and Drake's albums, they always throw shots at one another. You just got to catch those little moments. So the beef between Kendrick and Drake has been going on for a very long time. But 2024 is when it just like erupted like a volcano. And it started, people say it started with first person shooter from the perspective of J. Cole, from the perspective of Drake and that. They're saying that was the warning shot. After that, Kendrick came with like that, which, in Kendrick fashion, he called them out. And even though I'm on team Drizzy, Arby for life, you know, I respect the call out because it shows that Kendrick isn't afraid. I respect that, you know. And then after like that, which was I mean, it was amazing. Drake had to come out with push-ups. And that's when he had to bring everything around like, yo, hold on. Hold on. Who's daddy? Who Drizzy daddy?
It's 50 push-ups, right? Is that one?
Push-ups, not 50 push-ups.
Oh, I thought
But
it
he said do 50. Yeah, that's part of the chorus. But the song is actually push-ups.
Oh, okay.
You
My bad.
know. And that's when he had to let Kendrick know, like, yo, you're not there, bro. You come out once every 7 years. You're like, what animal is that? Who does that? Like, what animal comes out once every 7 years? He's like one of those animals.
Are you talking
It's
about hibernation? Like
Yeah, he's like hibernation, long-term hibernation. When he comes out, he's great. Then he goes back into his cave and he sits there. He might slap his mixed chick around, and then he comes back out with another joint. And we respect that. But there are people who got you wiped down already. Drizzy said it. That was push-ups. Then Drake hit us with another one. He hit us with the tailor-made freestyle. And I like this with Drizzy because Drizzy used AI. He used Snoop Dogg and Tupac to kind of talk to Kendrick to let him know what he's doing is wrong. Change your life. Think about what you're doing. You're not as big. Ooh, you got a Pulitzer. Great. But
Amazing.
then K. Dot and Good Old Fashioned came out with Euphoria. I'll leave it at that. And
I mean,
then
it was a banger.
I will refrain from my comments at this moment in time. Then Kendrick hit us with another one, 616 in LA, which the internet went crazy over because of the undercover meanings. But Drake and Good Old Fashioned had to let the world know who he is. Drizzy, Arbs, Bree. With Family Matters, bringing it all the way back around on letting letting the world know he's fucking Michael Jackson and his bitch.
Okay.
Then K. Dot comes with Meet the Grams. Moment of silence.
For the opposing team.
And then K. Dot comes with another one, Not Like Us. Which, in my opinion, I will just give one moment and just say it sounded like a black proverb that slaves used to say while they were running for freedom. And to beware of certain people because they will do them harm. And now we're up to date. But let's not forget, Drake said he hasn't dropped the bomb yet. What can it be?
I don't know. I don't know.
And that is a complete timeline of what is going on.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sure La Gente of the It's Me Shell podcast really appreciate that because not everybody knows what came first, what came last. It's a bit of a mix up out here.
It
So,
is.
you know,
But in good old fashion,
greatly appreciated.
I am a Drizzy fan, but I'm fair.
Okay.
Kendrick is only up
Mm.
due to the speed in which he put out his songs. The only reason we've only got one from Arbs and we got two from Kendrick. So, well, we got three from Kendrick. Yeah, we got three from Kendrick. So, we're just waiting for Arbs to drop the bomb. And in my opinion, I think when Arbs dropped the bomb, we will all go back to our lives, wake up, go to work, listen to Taylor, and forget all this happened because he nuked the world. Mic drop.
Well, it is time for the hinted to understand the only thing that I think we can agree on. And the only thing that Shane and I can agree on is that the only smart one in this entire battle was J. Cole.
Hell yeah.
He set out immediately.
Ran.
He said, "Nah, I'm good. I just want to play basketball. I want to I want to retwist my locks. I want to write in my journal. You know, I
He's a
want
third
to
person shooter.
I want to see the world. I want to try new recipes. I want to have tea for breakfast."
He's doing push ups. He's relaxing.
Yeah, that is the only thing that Shane and I can agree on, that J. Cole said, "Yeah, nah, I'm good."
Can we talk about the fact he pulled back his diss track?
Yes, he did. And I think that's pretty respectful.
I mean, I would too if I was afraid of getting massacred in these streets.
Well, afraid of the crossfire, maybe.
I mean, the only person right now who can handle K Dot's crossfire is Arbs. And I don't think Cole was up for the challenge. I think Cole is a good third rapper. You always need a third person in the group. It balances it out.
Well, mi familia, we want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below. DM me, email me. Let me know, whose side are you on? Are you neutral? BBL Drizzy? Are you on
Arbs.
K dot side? Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you're feeling. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know who's the savage in this.
And for your viewers, just be real with yourself. You know, don't listen to like what other people are saying. What song hits you in your soul? Drizzy. Arbs.
You're trying to sway them.
I'm just having them listen to the song that is the song of the people.
The people. Oh, shit. Yo, something's wrong with you. Bueno, my people, mi gente, it's about that time. Like always, I want to thank you for spending your precious moments with us. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at itsmi.chelle. Oh, well, sorry. It's .me.shell, or it's me shell podcast. I always tongue twist that. I say that shit all the time and I always fuck it up. And click the link in my bio. It'll take you to all my other socials, my direct voice messages, emails, and so much more. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell right below, right here on YouTube. And if you're listening and you're doing audio only because you don't have time to just watch us, that's totally fine. I hope you enjoyed. And make sure you click that follow button wherever you stream your podcast so you don't miss out on any new content or any new episodes. Okay, I don't want you to miss out on anything. And of course, catch behind the scenes on Patreon, because there's a whole bunch of shit that I just cannot post because Shaney Wan Kanobe, he's just so inappropriate and I cannot do it. So I'll make sure I post all the all the social media information on the description below. So just click on all that stuff. Go to the Instagram bio. I'm pretty easy to find. All right. We're just out here trying to make getting to Friday a lot easier. It is Monday. Fuck it. You're probably not even at work anyway because yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. I see you.
Mud butt, mud butt.
I see you. And don't forget, you can catch It's Me Shell podcast with yours truly every Monday, just so your week starts off on the right foot, or so we can say fuck Mondays together wherever you stream your podcasts on YouTube and on Patreon. And lastly, I want to say this.
Let's hear it.
Neither Kendrick or Drake are going to pay off some school loans that you have to start paying soon.
Word.
Neither one of them.
Neither one of them.
And in the words of our friendly neighborhood bestie Lacomai, it's nice to talk about the buffookery for a little bit, okay? It's really nice.
It's nice.
It's nice to talk about the bochinche and all that stuff. It's cute. And
It's
with that,
cute.
and with that said, peace and love. We out.
I see you. It's me. 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 Shell.